MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Colorado, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Here's Nolan Arenado. In previous duels with deGrom, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. deGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to first. Oh, what a dive. Takes it himself, and he got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Conforto. And that retires the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first now from Citi Field, and the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. Kyle Freeland is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor. One of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. fouled away. And the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Freeland, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 2 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Nimmo is right there, 1 down.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So digging in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Conforto. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7. The second
Here's
baseman.
Ryan McMahon now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Wilson.
High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And he misses 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Chris Iannetta, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Chris Iannetta.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the 3rd baseman creeping in. You're going to see the 1st baseman crashing, trying to get that out at 2nd base. But if not, make sure of 1.
Into the box, Kyle Freeland, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he pops it up. Rosario backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 0-1 on its way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Rosario ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off closing roads to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Story, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
In now, he and Desmond. Hopped up. Davis calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 4 and the Mets nothing. Next up from New York, Dominic Smith, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
No balls and a strike to count. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Too high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Strike taken up in the zone. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Pitch on the way. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Digging in, Ryan McMahon 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Rosario's got it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Into the box now, Kyle Freeland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
The right fielder, number 19. Charlie.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conforto going back on it. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Seth Lugo answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Seth Lugo. The third baseman.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado. Fouled away. Lugo, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Stepping in, Daniel Murphy, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Mets nothing. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's one away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
and he popped him up. McMahon is calling for it, and that retires the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. It's the Rockies 7 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now in the box, Trevor Story. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Conforto looks up. Booyah! A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
David.
Into the box now, David Dahl. Left side, but well foul. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McNeil is there. 1 out.
The batter, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Settling in now, Ian Desmond, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Two out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling as this ought to be extra bases again. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Chris Iannetta, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Middle of the afternoon here in the Big Apple. It's the Rockies 8 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in, Kyle Freeland getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Kyle Freeland.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Colorado,
Charlie Blackmon will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Blackmon, the runner at second with 1 away. Hits this one hard the other way. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 9.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Daniel Murphy. A bullet to first base. And he is out on the tag. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits. At the plate, Dominic Smith. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 pitch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Ready with the 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth Rugo.
Travis
Your attention,
d'Arnaud
please.
will get the call to
Pinch hitting
pinch
for the
hit
Mets.
here, as we'll see what he can do
Number
with 2
18,
out and the bases empty.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Mets go down 1-2-3.